Hello, Gina. So let's start it off. How's the sound? I guess the sound must be all right. No complaints, though. All right. Now, let's have a look what's happening here, right? Okay. So what we have here is price action, get a current low diamond, low red diamond, a buy zone. Yeah. Got a secondary alert here, histogram, which meets criteria. Yeah. Orange line below center line. Okay. So once again, secondary alert. Yep. It meets the criteria of the vertical fulcrum lines. All right. But once again, it says price would like to get towards the opposite riverbank. When we get a diamond, we exit, yeah? Okay, so 10 pips or 15 pips. Put in 15. Okay. To riverbank's 8. Up here's 14. Okay, so once again, just following the script and the default levels, etc., and the rules that go with it. Nothing risky or anything like that. No grey area. Okay, so we're going to chat. Okay, all right. So once again, we can make it straightforward and easy to assimilate. So anything that we're grey on, easiest way, don't take the trade. Take the screenshot so you can understand it and ask questions and learn from it and decide if there's a better thing to do next time. Now, let's just go back to that. Okay, so over here, we hit to refresh just to make sure there's no vertical lines that we could have used. All right. So, well, there's some vertical, but nothing this last little up movement, yeah? Remember, we were just in the 15-minute and we got a secondary alert. Same here, we've got a current low over here. We've got a secondary alert. Met criteria, we're looking for the opposite riverbank. Opposite riverbank also seems to coincide very close to the center line of the 1 hour river. Yep. Now this has moved over to the opposite side and given us a diamond. Okay. Everything very green, green center line. All right. So once again, using the multi-time, we could see that really in this area was supported by the 15, the price wanted to go up. Over here we've got a blue dot. So really jumping diamond environment, yeah. So so this is our 30-minute chart. Okay. Mini low in the buy zone. So yeah, it could go and move up to go down. Okay, so it still wasn't a buy zone to allow the 5 and 15 and support it in that manner. Okay, so the things we're looking for that help us take the trade or to find ideal spots or areas where we should be looking for trades. Okay, so the places where price action goes outside of both rivers, where's a good area? places where price has a reason to bounce. Okay, so over here we've got the 1 hour center line as well as the Green River Bank of 30. Okay, so you can understand where price was attracted. Didn't have enough to go past it, bounced, came down, tried again, went up. Yeah, and you can see here we follow the center line of the 1 hour. Even though price spiked through it, the reaction of slowing it all down was the river center line of the H1. Okay, so if you're looking for places where you should get excited, might help you to go and do your own little shading like this. Yeah. So let me just zoom out. How often does it happen? So we set ourselves even one target of once a week from our 4 different time frame charts and only target diamonds that went outside the river. What do you think the chances are we're going to go and actually find as close to perfect a trade that we feel so comfortable with that has no grey area? Not that the criteria is met, there's too many grey areas, but these certainly bring you to the golden choices where price only has really one way to go. Yeah, and the direction is as in allowed extreme areas. Okay, so this is the way how you can go and develop your own, and with practice and screen time, get very good at identifying your own areas where you can capitalize on the template as well as your own knowledge with regards to price characteristics. Main one is to find out where price doesn't like being, and when price is there, what does price want to do? Well, generally, when it goes outside the river to the extreme, wants to come back inside the river at the minimum and get to the other side. So we keep it very big and very basic as to what ideal trades would look like. These are the things that we're looking for. And you can see 1, 2, 3. Okay, each time it's gone extreme. 4, 5, 6. We're only talking in 3 days. So we set a target of 1 or 2 a week. And if there's any questions as to pockets of time and things like that, a particular currency, just ask, just post and ask. No, information's free to the people that are in our group, so just ask. So once, and over here, yeah, you're not comfortable with that, that's fine. But at least know where your ideal trades are and how to find it and the reasons and logic behind it. Now, just moving to our 1 hour, speaking about information. What I've done here is we've still got our 1 hour, the white, yeah? What's the screen one, you reckon? Of course, it's the H4. Now, wouldn't it be nice to see when we look at how the 1 hour is traveling, okay? Because a lot of us may not find it easy to go to a 4 hour template or chart because our multi-charts goes from 5, 15, 30 to 1 hour. So in this way, we're able to go and bring our 4 hour into on multi-chart. So when we have a resting screen, we have an idea where a price is moving in relationship to our 4 hours as well. Okay, so what does that bring to the table? Well, what it brings to the table is opportunity. Okay, opportunity where you do the least amount of work for the most amount of gain. Okay, so price has gone outside both the 1 hour riverbank as well as 4 hour. Okay, so if at least case and minimum case, if it was going against the trend, you'll want to come back to the center line. Yeah, so that's the green center line of the 4 hour, and if we had a vertical line confirmed, we'd be aiming for the opposite riverbank. Yeah, now this 4 hour river center line is the line we use for our M21 setups, yeah, where it goes outside the upper riverbank. As you can see, there's a M21 possible setup, and I dare say this would have been, because not only that, our gritty line has gone outside the riverbank, so this would have been a momentum one that we would have expected the M21 to go on to 423, and they're not hard to find because when price goes to the extreme, that's what it's going to do. Okay, so okay. Okay, so I just moved it up so you could see that the 100 lines on the river center line of the 1 hour, and there's 423 is this line here. Yep. So this way you're able to move your search where you become the hunter. Yeah. So when you've got all the information that allows you to take action to optimize your results, these are the things you look for. Yeah. So you do the least amount of work for the most amount of gain. Smart move. Okay, so that's the benefit of having the H4 river. Part of giving you, you can see that the 1 hour river is in the sell zone, goes sideways for quite a while, and then finally starts moving in the direction and goes to the opposite riverbank buy area. All right, it's finding great resistance at the 4 hour riverbank, which is basically on top of the MD channel lines. Okay, and once again, looks like we're getting an alert at the 7:15 and the chart's frozen, so that's why it's not moving. So it is. The benefit of having this is you're able to go and see the future line of the 1 hour, which is the 4 hour underline, and it helps you identify reasonably easy where there are possible M21 breakouts. Put together with an extreme diamond, you've got a very strong 2, 3, 4 for 1 trade. Yep. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any questions, so let me just get rid of some of the. So at this stage, you can see why we've got this M21 breakout. You can see the center line of the 4 hour has gone below the lower banks of the river, one of the requirements of an M21 breakout. Orange line across the river center line of the current time frame, which is the 1 hour. We've got an extreme high diamond. So it's met all the criteria of M21. That's why the breakout indicator has indicated a breakout. Okay, so one of the things it wants to do is get to the 161 level. Its nature is also to get to at least the center line or the future line, which it has. Yep, so let's see, we've got a question. No questions. Okay, cool. Okay, so in this area now, where we've got the current low, price has gone outside the H1 riverbank, so extreme buy zone, and got into the buy zone of H4, yeah? Guess there. So it uses the riverbanks, lower riverbank of the H4 as a support area. Okay, it's finding hard to pass both through H1 and H4. And then this morning, what it's done is at that point, it's gone to extreme of the 1 hour. So it wants to come back inside the river. You see, that's why it's hitting the river center line of the H4. Okay, so it may help to actually express verbally outlook when you're looking at charts, help slow you down and to organize your thoughts. Okay, so over here, this area, where to break up, over here, where to break up. They're easily identified, yeah, because they have that same pattern. How often does that happen? Often enough. And then on top of that, if they don't have M21 breakouts, you have diamonds that have gone to the extreme of both rivers. So plenty of fish to catch, as if they're jumping into your nets. Okay, it's just your view and how you place yourself to view what you're seeing. Okay, so once again, we're going to give ourselves an easy way to as to what's ideal. These are the places you look, yeah? And then when it only goes to this sort of point here, understand that it has resistance both from the riverbank of the current time frame as well as the river center line. So why did it bounce? Well, you know why. Okay, so you get an answer. What price actions the charts are displaying to you. Okay, so over here, once again, the relationship between the 15-minute and H1 is that I use the H1 river center line as the future line. Yep. So over here, the future line's gone outside the river. And you can see price action in the extreme buy zone. And that's why it displays that. Okay, red vertical line we have 5 minutes. What we've got here. Okay, over here, we've got price gone outside the 5-minute river bank, extreme sell zone. Okay, we've got the orange line above center line started, but we would like, well, criteria is pink in both W3 and 4, yeah? So once again, river center line of both the 5-minute and the 1 hour center line is providing some support where price is finding different to go through. Doesn't mean it won't try again. Okay, so that's what we expect. The price graphs may go there. And something like that. Okay, so that's one of the opportunities. Or, oops, yeah, or may want to go through there. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so here's where it's all going, yeah? So price consolidating in a bit of a range. From here to there, yeah, about 20-foot range. Okay, so there's where our rules there just allow us to say, well, hasn't met criteria. The decision is made for me as to not enter until my criteria is met. Otherwise, with no rules, we'll be jumping in everywhere. Yeah. So this may repaint into pink, in which case if it does, then we've got to confirm vertical line, and a confirmed vertical line means that if this is confirmed, that we'd be looking for a current low diamond, yeah? But we need that to be confirmed. And then we'd be doing our 10 pips up, 10 pips down, and market. Okay. Sorry, just seeing why. Okay, yeah, so that's an old report line. Let me just please so it doesn't confuse the issue. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Okay, so that's virtually, I'm just going to go and put this there, so it just highlights the 4-hour line. So you can see prices move down, bounced off there, come back, and then it's come back to the same line, yeah. Then we've got a current blue line, which means we wanted a current high. So once again, the beauty of the confirmed vertical line is that the end result is that we'd like to go and get a current high or low, depending on the color of the vertical line. So blue vertical line, we're going to get the current high, confirmed red vertical line, we're in a current low. That means the diamond joined by a dotted line. Okay, so these forms the core criteria, which then lays out the checklist and our default stop levels and take profits and all the moves like exit and stop loss. Okay, they all follow direction and destination. Okay, vertical line confirmed gives us direction. We look, once we have direction, we look for destination. Trade management lines default gives destination. River banks, river center lines, open percentage lines gives our destination. Okay, so direction, destination. And once again, the beauty of our rules are unconfirmed red vertical line. Kept this out of the trade, and you can see that price is finding quite a lot of support at this level and it's unable to pass through this stage. So they'll move up, and that we can see our center line of the 5-minute strengthen its green center line. Okay, so up here, consolidating. So a lot of times people feel that they might want to miss out and they'll jump in, and you can see price finding hard to move, and they start seeing a couple of opposite color candles, they panic, etc. Blah blah blah. So there's no need for panic to follow the rules. Okay, so the key takeaways from this is find the areas that provide least resistance to a optimized and healthy profitable trade. All I do is just once again point out on the charts the areas where to look. So what you have is a trade that has the least path of resistance and hedge to a successful profitable trade. Yep. So least path of resistance probably not the best thing to go, and I should then say least path of resistance on support. Okay, because that means it's finding an area that's to bounce from. Okay, so an area that it wants to bounce from is also an area where it's attractive. Okay, so it's that love-hate relationship price action has with support and resistance areas. Okay, so and yeah, even though this is a report line from another time, you can see how relevant it is even looking at it now. This price has been in a reasonable channel between the 68, well, between 69 and 67 cents. Okay. So, yeah, that's over a couple of weeks, 140 pips. Okay. And so it's had two areas where it's moved up strongly, yeah? And you can see in those areas where it's moved up, it's M21 set up. Yeah, okay. So here, you can see that little cup. So they are pretty easy to go and spot once again. Right, so, okay, sounds like some people are arrived back home. So if there's no questions, the main thing of tonight is just to point out the addition. Now you can do that yourself. Okay, it's very easy. What I'll do is I like to go and get the navigator sidebar, scroll down, and just move to the TMA and slope. Okay, change that to 1.5. Change this to H4. Okay, that's all you need to do. Go to the color side, make it, because you don't want any color, higher time frame. You just want to be able to see where the center line is. Yep. So I've chosen pale green because I'm running out of colors. Okay, I make that continuous line, and I make that pale green, the riverbanks, because once again I put myself in a place where I don't really need it to be too much more colorful. The colors that I already use are not practical. Okay, so 7:30. It's going to give me an alert. Yep. Okay, great. Okay, make that a thickness of 3. There we go. Oops. Yeah. And that's what you have. Okay. And you can save it. Okay, so once again, that's just to bring in the 4 hours and give it the additional information without having to pull up a 4-hour template every time. Okay. So this will be our last webinar for the year. Okay, so probably the second Monday of January will probably be our first webinar for 2020. Up till then, if you do trading, post, ask questions, clarify the things and routines you want to create, either through Born to Live Free or PMs straight to my WhatsApp, because getting your routine and everything right is a personal thing. So if it helps, do it that way. Till then, have a Merry Christmas and enjoy yourself. I'll catch up with you in the new year. Thank you. Bye all.